Thank you so much for turning up to watch my videos. Today we have a live stream. Yes, we have a live stream today, and I know I forgot to post it in my community, but you'll get the message. You'll get the message. Yes, we are here to have a conversation, very serious conversation, and we need to catch up. We need to catch up. It has been a very long week, and we need to catch up and share ideas, and also having a chat. Yes. Meanwhile, we are still waiting for our good people to join. Yeah, we are going to have a very interesting discussion today. I'm very much sure of that. Yes, very interesting discussion. And please, as you join, please like the live stream, and also allow me to know where you're watching from. Jamaican uncle, hi David, how are you? I'm okay, thank you so much for joining. Jamaican uncle, thank you so much. I really do appreciate. Yes, as I've said, we are going to have very interesting discussion. Today is a Friday. Yes, today is a Friday. And always what happens on a Friday, we always have, from Friday onwards, we have our weekly dose. And I'm here. You never know. This live stream, it might be the one. Yes, so really thank you so much. Yes, Jamaican uncle, you are so welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate. Yes, I really do appreciate. It has been a very busy week. Very busy week. Yeah, very busy week in the streets. But I can assure you, we need to be busy, and we need to handle issues here and there as they come. And we are not going to give up on that. Every challenge, always there will be a solution. Yes, so appreciate my good people who have been in position to support this platform for a very long time, and really I do appreciate, and thank you so much for always making it to this platform. I really do appreciate. Nico, greetings to you. Greetings and much respect to you. Greetings to you. Yes, as we are waiting for more people to join, please allow us to know where you're watching from. Be free to have a conversation with our community. This is a home. This is a place we call home. And I can assure you, very interesting things always happen in this platform. So please, Independent Liberty USA, greetings to you, and thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate you joining this platform. Please like the live stream as we continue, and much respect to all of you who have always make it to this platform. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. So in today's live stream, we're going to have a lengthy discussion, very lengthy discussion on things surrounding what is happening in the streets. And I can assure you that this is going to be one of the most interesting live stream coming directly to your screen, to your laptops, to your phones, depending what you're watching this live stream with. So I really do appreciate you. And don't forget that this is always the right platform to join. Thank you so much, Just Smile, for joining. Thank you so much for joining. As we are still waiting for our good people to join, we are going to have very interesting discussion just from the topic, from the title. you can really see that this is not going to be a normal discussion. It is really going to be very interesting discussion. So please do not miss out and feel free to have a conversation. Thank you so much, Just Smile, for joining. And Joyce, thank you so much. Dr. Wewe, thank you, and thank you so much. Yes, so we are going to dive into the topic. 2 minutes from now, we are going to start the live stream very strongly, very strongly. I don't trust you if you speak about religion. Wewe. Yes. So, as I've said, that this is going to be one of those unique discussion, and I'm gonna share you. We are going to have very interesting discussion. Thank you so much for always making it to this platform, and I really do appreciate your support for the growth of this platform. As I always keep on saying, much respect to all of you for always making it here. So let's start this conversation. There are people who always want to bring issues where issues are not supposed to be. For example, the group of individuals who are really, I don't know, I really don't know what they're following in these YouTube platforms. I really don't know what they're following. Me personally, I would not be interested in following the person I'm not seeing. Yes, I'll not be interested in following the person I'm not seeing. People who like hiding their faces on their platform, they only put a voice there. They put a voice, people to listen to their voices, but you will never see their faces. Those are the category of people that I really have a problem with. Somebody who is there is very negative in life, and the person want to crucify the people who are trying to help people outside there. But meanwhile, this individual is keeping his face, is hiding his face in his platform. So, some individual was challenging me that why should I continue following the person I'm following? To me, I rather follow the person that I'm seeing. I rather follow a person I'm seeing than following a person, an individual that I'm not really seeing. I don't know whether that one really makes sense. I keep on saying, one day you'll end up following a frog instead of you following a normal human being. You will end up following a frog, because if that person is normal, if the person is normal, why is it that they keep on hiding their faces when they're doing wrong things? Why do they keep on hiding their faces when they're doing wrong things? They're always there supporting negativity and talking all useless things, but they're hiding their faces. They only want to put for you a voice. They put for you a voice, to hear. You only listen to the voice. Why? Why should you follow such a person? When you see that, our common sense should tell you that this person is shady, for real, man. Yes. Do not go and follow the person you are not seeing. Do not. Especially the person you are not seeing his face, but is always full of negativity. Any progress that start coming like this is there to oppose it. Is there to oppose. If you remember very well, the GoFundMe that was organized to help a sick person, a sick patient, to help a patient, these were the first individual. These people who keep on hiding their faces, they are the first people to come out to crucify and talk so badly about that GoFundMe. Something that is supposed to help somebody who is sick. Then you find a normal human being is going to follow a person they are not seeing that is talking sense. Let us learn how to separate between the good and the bad. That will really help us. But somebody who is hiding his face is talking nonsense. May I call it nonsense? I call it really nonsense. You find a person is hiding his face, is throwing words outside there. I trust people when I can see them in person and I cannot gauge their responses through body language and facial expression. Exactly. Trust people you are seeing. But you want to be there that you are following a person you are not seeing, but also the person you are following, the one you are not seeing, is always engaging himself in all negativity. All negativity is always negative. Anything that comes positive is there to talk bad about it. That does not make sense. Preach it, David. You are talking from facts because some people cannot figure out things for themselves. We really need to educate our people. Yes, Jacqueline, you are most welcome. Thank you for joining. Because if something is meant to help a sick person, a sick person, a patient, a patient, then you find this individual is the first person to oppose it. First person. But this is a person who is not showing his face. He's not showing his face. We don't know how he looks like. We only listen to his voices. Then, what is that now? That is why I keep on saying, some people one day, they will follow a frog. They will follow a frog. Why don't you follow people whom you are seeing? Because one, you can hold them accountable. Because you know them. You can hold them accountable. But I saw this man, who has no face, that he also came out with this GoFundMe thing. He was trying to organize. The thing just fell into deaf ear. Please, let us learn. Let us learn. Learn to follow the person you are seeing. Learn to follow. What if you give this person, this individual, your money? You don't know his face. You don't know anything about him. There is no way you are going to publish it out to show that actually this person probably disappeared with our money. There is no way you can publish it out because you don't know the person. But the people we know, the people we always have conversation with them each and every day, those are the people we cannot trust. But you find some people are trusting a person that they cannot even see. If that is not a mental problem, then you tell me what that could be. Big up my brother David. Keep doing a great job. Blessing always. Thank you so much. Richmond, thank you so much. Erika, greeting. Thank you for joining. You know, sometimes we need to speak the truth. We need to speak the truth the way it's supposed to be spoken. You know, you crucify your own. You know, you crucify your own. Whom you are seeing, you are having a conversation with him each and every day. You know, you are seeing his face each and every day. But you allow yourself to be deceived by the person you cannot see his face. You know, why? Why? You know, why really? It is Compson, 100%. No? You see, if you cannot trust the person you are seeing, and you are trusting the person you are not seeing, it means you as a person, you don't even trust yourself. You don't trust yourself. You don't. You know? You don't really trust yourself. Because there is no way you can start trusting somebody you are not seeing. Then the people you are seeing, you cannot trust them. Even when you are seeing where the money is going, you cannot trust. But you want to trust somebody whom you are not seeing. Does it really make sense? You know? From his voice, you can tell that he is a Muzungu. You know? Jamaican uncle, you are 100% right about that, David. They surely follow a frog. Yes. They will follow one day. They will follow a frog one day. I'm telling you. You know? You cannot be following people you don't know. You know, for real, you don't know. You don't know. But you're only very busy listening to the guy's voice. You know, these days, there are black people also who talks like the whites. So you may not know whether he's a black man or... Do you know that man? You can even get him on the street. And the man knows you. The guy knows you. But you don't know the guy. You don't know the guy. You know? But then you find people very, very busy. Very, very busy. Those are the people they trust. You know? You see, however much you are blind, you know? However much you are too blind, like what? But me, I will disagree with some of these people. Because really, in life, it's like somebody who goes to buy a product you are not seeing. Instead of buying a product you are seeing, you are going to buy the one that you are not seeing. You know? Just because somebody told you, you know, there is a product somewhere, you pay, we shall bring for you. You are not seeing it. Yet there is this one that you can see. You don't want to buy the one you are seeing, but you want to go and buy the one you are not seeing. You know? Nixon banned religion practices. Genesis 1:11 and Genesis 1:29. You know? So please, let's learn how to do right things. You know? Let us not be deceived by these individuals. A good man will always want to show his face. A good man, practically, you know, practically a good man will always want to show his face and will always want to associate himself with other people. A good man. But a good man who is hiding his face from morning to evening, you know, from 2024, 2025, the man is hiding himself. They are following the devil, you know. Yes, because they don't know the person they are following, you know. But you see, sometimes I really wonder how some people, their minds can easily be corrupted, you know. they can easily be corrupted. I really sometimes wonder. I wonder. Just because somebody is talking negativity, then you feel that is the right person to be followed. You know? Because somebody is there talking negativity, is busy praising negativity, and then somebody comes out and say, that is the right person to be followed. Please, you know, let's stop deceiving ourselves. Let's stick to the truth. There are people that we have known for some good years now, and we can easily hold them accountable, you know. But people whom we don't know, the man is giving us a voice, you know, a voice. You don't know the person, you don't know how he looks like, you know. Now, for example, if I'm to do really something bad, you know, all of you knows me. You know how I look like. You know how, you almost, you know, so it's a little bit easier for you to trace me. What about now this person you are following? A person who is hiding his face. From 2014 or 2020, what? He's hiding his face. Up to now, he's hiding his face. But he's always very busy supporting negativity, causing problems after problems. You know, sometimes when we talk about these things, some people, you know, in their minds, they feel we talk badly. But sometimes we need to educate our people that let us really be very, very careful with the type of people we are following. You know, don't follow people because others are there. No, I can tell who is a white person and who is not. So SM, you are very sure he is a white person, you know. But if really, if at all he is a white man, let him start doing right things, you know, whether he's a white man or you know. Because really, things that this man always keep on supporting, you know, there's a lot of suspicion that can be thrown on it. You know, the man is busy on negativity throughout. You can never be on negativity for the rest of your life. You know, you cannot. And our good people who are very busy there, that they are supporting, I really pity them. You know, I really pity them. You know, if one day they follow a frog, you know, that will be theirs. But for us, we are here to pass a message. We are here to pass a message that in life, let's learn how to do right things. Because these type of things really will not help us, you know. It will not help us completely, you know. It will not. Let's learn to stick to the truth, and the truth will always set us free, you know. The truth will set us free. But if we are going to keep on engaging ourselves into these funny things, it is really not going to help us, you know. Yes, it's white American. He had vlog channels before with his Kenyan wife, you know. Okay, but still, let him show his face. We want to see his face. Because now those are other channels. What about this one where he's always spreading negativity? You know, he's always spreading negativity here and there, causing commotion, causing issues. You know, those are things that we are not going to agree with. My encouragement is that we always stick to the people that we know. You know, people that we know. Not people who are just there. Not people who are there. Yes, he is a white American. He had vlogs channel before with his Kenyan wife. I'll check it out. We know he is married to a Kenyan woman who lives in Nairobi. Now you can imagine. We know he's married to a Kenyan who lives in Nairobi. but he lives in the USA. Now you can imagine, that is the person who is very busy, is living in the USA, but is very busy causing commotion here in Africa. Crucifying our own here in Africa. Those are the things that I will not agree with. Because people should allow us also to grow. To grow. I have seen a lot of these individuals, they have started bringing comparison. They have started bringing comparison between the commando and Woody Maya. That is trying to separate us. When people bring issues of divide and rule, they will always manage to create commotion, to create confusion. And those are the things that we need to avoid in life if really we want to succeed. If really we want to succeed. But if we are to continue with that type of mentality, we are really not going anywhere. We wonder how that marriage works. Husband in the US and wife in Africa, for sure. What type of marriage is that one? I don't think that is even marriage. I really don't think that is marriage. Marriage and you're staying like that. I really don't think. I don't think that is a healthy marriage. I really doubt it. I doubt it 100%. I doubt it. So we should not allow other people to keep on disorganizing us. You see, there is something that have really beat my understanding. There are individuals who are very, very busy crucifying the commando, and on the other side, they're very busy praising Udmaya. They're crucifying the commando, and on the other side, they're very busy praising Udmaya. But actually, where they're eating from the commando. They're eating from the travel commando, but they're very busy praising Udmaya, and they're crucifying where they're eating from. Those category of people, you tell me if they have brains. You throw stones where you're eating from, and you're very busy praising Udmaya, where they're not eating from. I'm not saying Udmaya is a bad person. No, but why should you crucify a person where you are eating from? If you don't release videos talking about him, you will not eat. You will not eat. But you find them praising another person and crucifying their own. Sometimes I really wonder how human beings, their brains sometimes work. A person who is making you to survive, a person who is making you to feed your family, a person who is making you to do all the things they are doing. Some of them they are constructing, some of them they are buying land, they are doing a lot of things. But instead of praising the person, they are very busy crucifying him and talking so badly about him. You see? So I can assure you, I will not divert from the truth. I will not. I will always tell them that it is wrong to crucify where you are eating from. It is very, very bad. Greeting everyone, Sheila. Thank you so much, Sheila, for joining. You find people crucifying the commando, but they are very busy praising Udmaya. Where they're eating from, they talk badly about him. They throw all accusation towards him. Meanwhile, they're eating with him. They're eating with his name. If really that is not madness, you tell me what it is. You know, sometimes I really wonder how human beings think. This is terrible. How can African woman would sit and let a white man treating her own black people from her own country? This woman does not know her history. You know, very true. Thank you, Joan, for that. You know, really, she cannot even advise her man to stop talking badly about her own people here in Africa. That is really, really so bad. You know, Sheila, guys, like the video and thumb up. Sheila is greeting Joan, you know. So please, let's learn to be responsible Africans, not Africans who are willing to destroy their own, you know. You know, sometimes we'll never feature them on any of his channel. Pamela, hey man. So please, let's learn how to behave ourselves. Let us not allow other people to help us to destroy our own. You know, it's really, really very, very bad. You know, you allow somebody to help you to, you know, to destroy your own. It's really alarming. You know, SM at Joan, I could agree more with you. She's a disgrace to her people. You know, Joan is greeting Sheila. You know, really, you allow your own man to talk so badly about your own people here in Africa. You know, how can somebody really do that? You know, busy crucifying your own Africans here and talking so badly about them. You know, for me, what annoyed me, when this man came out, when people were raising money to support the sick person, and he was the first person to come out to say, no, we cannot support that. You know, you can imagine. You can imagine. People really don't want to see us progressing. You know, it's really so bad, so terrifying, you know, that our own people here are also working hard to destroy their own, which is really very, very terrifying. You know, sometimes, by the way, when you look into these things, you may not even believe that our own people here are the ones fighting their own. But this is because we are giving people outside there chances to come and cause commotion here. You know, it is high time we start saying a no, that a no is a no. And we should stick to that. We should stick to that. But if you're going to continuously go and follow people you are not seeing, you know, my encouragement to you is that I think it is high time you change your mind. You change your mind. I know some of those individuals, they will come and watch this live stream. They will watch it. Today, I want really to pass a message to them. That you see, when you keep on following a person you are not seeing, you are following darkness. You need to come to light. You know, you need to come to light and start seeing the right thing. You know, there are several platforms that you can easily see the face of a person. But you are following darkness. You are following a person you are not seeing. That is not right. And I would really encourage our good people there, you know, that please, let's make it, let's have some sense in our brains. Let's start doing right things. You know, that means he does not have any respect for his own wife and his own country. Yes, I agree with you, Uncle. I agree with you. You cannot do that. You cannot. You know, Africans are trying to change their lifestyle. They're trying to change the narrative. And these individuals who are outside there, they were supposed to be the one helping us. But instead what they are doing is to try to destroy us. You know? And some individuals really does not want us to talk about these things. But I can assure you, some of us, we are not going to hesitate. And we are not going to get tired. You know? We are not going to get tired. You know? Sheila, Jamaican uncle, greetings. Just smile. Now he is trying to fundraise for a lady in USA, but he had problems for GoFundMe for young Kenyans, girls in the hospital. You can imagine that type of hypocrisy. You know, say Mohammed, Jamaican uncle, you are 100% right. You can imagine. Now you can you can imagine that type of hypocrisy. When people were trying to fundraise for our sick girl here in Africa, it was very busy opposing. Now he is carrying out fundraising to support somebody who is in the USA. So he wants to tell us that ours here, they are useless or what? Is that what he's trying to tell us? That is why I'm saying we should desist following such people. You know, they are corrupting our people's mind. They are creating commotion and they are creating confusion. You know, please don't follow a frog. Don't follow a frog. It is not right to follow a frog. You know, we have brains to think. We have ears to listen. We have eyes to see. God gave us all those things for a reason. You know, but if we are really going to start following people for the sake of following, we are really going to get problems for nothing. You know, Jamaican uncle, for sure. Say Mohammed, 100%. Just smile. Facts, David, you know. Watching from London. Thank you so much, Mumuza. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate. You know, please, somebody who was, who was against the fundraising to support our good sick girl here in Africa is now very busy carrying out a fund drive, you know, to help somebody who is in the USA. But he was very busy criticizing the help that our good people who are willing to help. You know, really, does that really make sense? That we can allow other people to stop the fund drive to help our sick person here in Africa. And now that individual is very busy carrying out a fundraising to help somebody who is very sick in the USA. You tell me if we are not really destroying ourselves. You know, tell me. Erumbi Brenda, UG, hello everyone. Greetings, Brenda. Thank you so much for joining, and greetings. I really do appreciate. You know, I always watch your video each and every day. I don't watch. I watch your videos each and every day. I don't miss. Brenda. However much probably don't see me commenting, but I don't miss. I don't miss your videos. Each and every day, I make sure I watch all the positive reactors. I really do watch their videos. You know? So please, let us not allow people to destroy us. You know? You can imagine that our good people here in Africa, we are raising both in Africa and the diaspora, in the USA, UK, Canada, all our good people from the Caribbean, including our people here in Africa. We were raising money to help our good girl who is sick. And this individual was blocking it. You know, he was blocking it. Now he's very busy carrying out a fund drive, you know, to raise money to help somebody who is very sick in the USA. If I'm to ask myself, now our good girl here in Africa was not important. She was not important. The one in the USA is the one who is important. Is that what he was trying to tell us? You know, sometimes people should give us a break. People should give us a break. These are things that we are not going to tolerate. You know, don't follow a frog. Yes, don't follow a frog. You know, please do not follow a frog. Me, I want to make it very, very clear. Do not follow a frog. Follow people that you see. People whom you can have a conversation with. But if you're going to jump there, that you're the one who knows how to follow everybody, a person you are not seeing his face, you are following. A person who is hiding his face, you are following, is only putting his voice there. And what he does is only to promote negativity. Let me tell you, if somebody causes a problem, divides you mentally, he succeeds in penetrating your thinking, and you start thinking negatively, it will impact on your reasoning. Please, let's learn to appreciate our people here. Yes, David, you get it. Thank you, Joan. It is very, very wrong for people to start dividing us. It is wrong. You can imagine, these are individuals, our good people from the USA, our good people from UK, our good people from Canada, our good people from the Caribbean, our good people here in Africa, who are willing to support us 100%. But these other individuals who are hiding their faces are the ones who are coming out and saying, no. Those people does not require us to, there's no need to support them. Even when somebody is sick, they are very busy opposing. Why should we be in position to listen to such people? They follow the slender man. You can imagine. Ezela, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Please, let's learn to do right thing, like we have our eyes to really see. Because you see, some of these things, they are not in the hidden. They are not. Some of these things we can see them. For example, now, the man we are talking about is carrying out a fund drive to support a sick person in the USA. But when it comes to our own here in Africa, here in Africa, he's very busy opposing. Then our good people are also in support. That, don't support our people here. You support those ones in America. You oppose your own sister to be supported here in Africa, who is in need of support. They say charity begins from home. Charity begins from home. Me, I will not agree with such people. Please, let us always stick to the truth, and the truth will always set us free. Do not just be there following everybody. You are following a frog, a man who cannot show his face, a man who is ever opposing everything. David Omajan family, greetings, Diana Charles. Thank you so much for joining. It is not right. It is not right that our own people here in Africa, we are not able to support them just because one individual is convincing us not to. That is really so bad. I want to make it, let me re-echo this, that this man who cannot show his face on his platform, who is always releasing his voice note, was able to oppose the fund drive, that was meant to help our young girl who is sick here in Africa. And he successfully managed to come up with a group of people to oppose that fund drive. Now, he's in the USA. He's carrying out a fund drive to help somebody who is sick in the USA. Meanwhile, for us here, we are also helping him to oppose our fund drive to help our sick person here in Africa. You tell me, if that is not a mental problem, then what is that really? You tell me. You tell me if that is not a mental problem. When someone is hiding their face, is no sign right there. Yes. My people, just smile. My people destroy lack of knowledge, and Hosea 4:2-6. Lack of knowledge. That is the reason why I'm saying let's learn to educate our people, to open their eyes, to see the right thing. You know, travel and food. Hello. Thank you so much for joining Travel and Food. You know, what we are saying today in this live stream is that we should not allow people to step on us. For example, this individual who always does not want to show his face, but is very busy always releasing his voice notes, you know, for people to listen to, and is always opposing the good thing our people are trying to engage in here in Africa. For example, there was a fund drive to support our sick girl here in Africa. That individual was among those ones who were able to oppose that fund drive. 100%. They opposed it. You know, and they succeeded. You know. But right now, what I'm hearing is very busy raising finances for the sick person in the USA. You know. You tell me, if ours here was not important, you tell me. Those are the things that really keeps on disturbing our minds. There are people really outside there who think we are useless. For them, their owns are the ones who are good. But ours here, they are useless. Really? Does that really make sense? And our people here in Africa are also very busy supporting that type of behavior. Instead of saying, please, no, we need to support our own. No. You see, if I am to remember very well, a lot of people had come out to support this cause. But when this individual came out and opposed it, that is when things went on the wrong direction. Very, very evil. You know, Patrick, yes, Omaje, he is ECV. Diana Charles, I'm sorry, David, mentally they are still colonized. They need to emancipate themselves from mental slavery. They are not interested in history. 100% agree with you. You know? By the way, you see, there are some individuals who think when they see a white man, they have seen, you know, maybe a semi-god. We still have those category of people here. They don't believe in their own. They don't believe in their own. They feel the other ones are far much better than our own here, which is really very, very wrong. You know, very, very wrong. You know, Janet Irish, David Omaje, hello, greetings. You know, the discussion we are having today, I know some people are late. Let me bring you to speed. The discussion we are having here today, there is this individual who always is putting voice notes. He does not show his face. And when there is a good cause to support somebody here in Africa, he is the first person to talk badly about it. He's a very, very first person to talk badly about it. But now, I hear he's very busy carrying out a fund drive to help a sick person in the USA. Now you tell me that for us, ours who was sick here, she was not important. Tell me that the one we are raising finances to help here in Africa, she was not important. The one who is sick in the USA, the one is very busy, you know, encouraging people to raise finance. Now that one is the only one who is important. You see, people should stop fooling us Africans. You know, such things should really stop. Me, I will not support such people. You know, that man knows how GoFundMe works, but purposely spread lies about it because the commando and empress was involved in trying to help that very sick young lady. You know, Janet Irish, we meet again. Yes. So let's name him so that people can know who this person is. People already know the person we are talking about. People already know. By the people know. Because People are very, very sure of the person we are talking about. He is ever opposing everything. You know, you see, however much you hate the commando, whether you hate it or not, but when it comes to sickness, let us learn to put our difference aside. You know, let's learn how to put our differences aside, because sickness is sickness. You know, sickness is sickness. Let's stop camouflaging. We should learn to stick to the truth. When somebody is sick and they have asked for support, people are always willing to support. But these individuals, no, these individuals who always want to oppose everything they say, you know, you cannot oppose whatever you see. That is really too bad. You know, it is too bad. For me, what annoys me, people think that our own people here are useless. Theirs are the good ones that needs to be supported. You know, we are also human being like any other human being outside there. And you see, the most weird thing about this story is that we still have our confused fellas here in Africa who still move with such people. You know, when they say, let us oppose, they're also very busy there to oppose. You know, please, I know sometimes there are people who take long to understand, but there are simple issues, simple things that you can easily see and say, no, this is not right. You know, this is not right. You know, so please, when it comes to helping our own here who are sick, let us not sideline with the people who always want to cause division, promote their agenda in us. Yet we are really seeing the truth. You know, we are seeing the truth. Sickness is sickness. I'm from a very small island, 144 square miles. But when it comes to history and our ancestor, we are very aware the reign and records of slavery are there. Slavery as a reminder. Are you seeing? You know? But for us here, people want to follow what they don't know. You know? When a person covers his face, people are very busy. Do you know what makes me disturbed? That people these days want to trust the person they cannot see. But the person they are seeing, they don't want to trust. Can you imagine that? You know? You are following the person, you are trusting the person you cannot see. You know? You are following the person you cannot see. And that is the person whom you are taking his advice 100%. The reason why I'm bringing this issue is that we don't want such things to repeat itself. You know, and I would really want to encourage this individual that you stop that type of mentality. Because next time, if such a thing happens, we are going to expose him 100%. Judy Moyo, David, hello. Yes, thank you so much, Judy Moyo, for joining. I really do appreciate, you know. Yes, Sheila is saying, Splemash, hello, you know. Greetings to you all, my good people. Greetings to you, Judy Moyo, and thank you so much for joining, you know. You know, people have done this YouTube thing to start fighting others. I want to repeat this. There are individuals who are very busy. They talk badly about the commando, you know, and they are praising Udmaya. I'm not saying praising Udmaya is bad. But why is it that you are very busy crucifying the commando, yet that is exactly where you're eating from? That is where you're eating from, you know. If you don't release videos about him, people will not watch. You know, some of these individuals, even when they release videos, when they are talking about Udmaya, do you know people don't watch them so much? But when they release video talking about the commando, people are very busy. People are watching. And that is a person, somebody is very busy crucifying where they're eating with. If that is not madness, really you tell me what is it? You know? What is it? No, YouTube has become very toxic and it is sickening. Very true. Doreen, Janet Iris, Doreen Small, hello again, sis. Judy Moyo, Slimash, hello. Sheila Ochaka, Judy Moyo, hello, and Slimash at Doreen Small. Janet, hi David, good work. I'm joining from New Zealand. Thank you so much. You are crucifying the person where you are eating from, and you are very busy praising the person, whom you are not benefiting probably from. So it is really very, very disturbing that these days people trying to avoid themselves from seeing the truth. People don't want to see the truth. David, they cannot watch that. No impact Maro has the power to pull off the audience. Yes. And by the way, for me, I want still to make it very, very clear. That the travel commando is one individual, but he pulls a lot of crowd. He pulls. But this person they are praising, these people move in a convoy. You can imagine the commando does everything by himself. But if he was having a convoy like this other person, people who could be helping him to do this and this, the other one, and that channel would be really too big. The 500,000 we are always seeing, that channel would be like in 3 million. I can assure you. But only that is a person who is doing things by himself. Everything. Posting videos by himself, even when he's tired. But you find the people who are very busy crucifying him instead of appreciating what he does. Sometimes I really pity some people. I don't, Diana Charles, I don't even like to hear about Caster because it makes me feel so sick and depressed. I pray she's okay. Janet, okay. Janet, yes, welcome. We Africans, we have hatred for each other. It is very sickening to watch at times. The biggest problem we have here is that we don't appreciate our own, and we don't believe in what they do. We don't believe in what they do. Even when they're doing right things, we don't want to believe in what they do. Diana Charles, I muted myself from that topic. I want to engage myself in. I want to engage myself to it. Now, they could never spread those derogative and defamation about W what, because they would have lost their channel or be jailed. Trademark his brand and content. So I agree with you. Yes. No? So please, it is not good to crucify our own. We need to learn how to promote the brands here in Africa, so that also we as Africans, we start standing in the stage in the whole world. So people start valuing us. But when you keep on continue like this, we are really not going anywhere. We are not going to be anywhere. Fighting ourselves is not going to give us solution. The best solution is for us to unite. We spread the message of love, a message of togetherness. But when some individuals who are very busy trying to destroy our own, for their own personal benefit, that is not going to take us anywhere. It is really, really very, very bad. Yes, I love you. At Joan, hello. Janet Irish, Joan, Jane, hello. So in today's live stream, I only want to pass a message that please follow people that you can see, people that you can hold accountable, but not people whom you cannot see. And I always say, one day some people will keep on, they will fall a frog. Some individuals will fall a frog one day. Because you cannot tell me you believe in a person that you are not seeing. Yet the person you are seeing, you cannot believe in them. If that is having mental issues, So please, let's learn to promote our own, and let's learn to be together. We as African, we can make a difference. You are very wise and intelligent, Let's learn to promote our own. But if we are going to continuously destroy our own, we are going to continuously promote ignorance. Even when other people are trying to encourage us to fight, and we are there fighting, we shall fight forever. But up to when are we going to continue fighting? Up to when? Up to when? I love it when you say that, David. Thank you so much, Dimoyo. Janet Irish, hi. Jenny is greeting you, Janet Irish, and a preach. No, it is really not wise, because really, if we are to fight, we are going to fight up to when? Every generation we are fighting. Every generation we are fighting. And there are people who are encouraging us to fight ourselves. That is the very, very big problem we are having. That we allow some individuals, to make us fight. And we cannot stand for the truth. Please let us learn to be honest to ourselves. Because honestly, being honest is really going to help us to shape the future. Because it is not really wise. It is not wise. At this point, we are fighting. It means even with the time, our children are going to inherit fighting. Which is not, it's not wise. It is crazy world we live in. Very true. Very true. It's sickening, and we need to talk positive, bro. People who are faceless are inciting violence on YouTube. It is very true. They are the ones who are promoting these useless things, and they are very busy hiding their faces. Please, let's stop encouraging ourselves. Let's stop really making these individuals who are not even showing us their faces, to cause commotion amongst us. Let's learn to be honest to ourselves. Let's stick to the truth. Let's stick to the truth. You have now seen that, guess that lady will be joining the negativity reactors after her apology, apology video. Do you like Donald Trump? Just smile. Who is that? So please, a lot of Africans cannot be honest, David. It's crazy. Even family members can be deceptive too. We don't love one another. By the way, you have brought this topic about the lady who was very busy apologizing. She's called Minnie. Me, I call her Howie. She was very busy apologizing for the wrong things that she has done. That she has done the wrong things for protecting the truth. If we are standing for the truth, why should you apologize? If you are standing for the truth, why should you apologize? If you know deeply inside your heart, that lady called herself Minnie what? Howie. If you are standing for the truth, why should you apologize? Why should you apologize? For example, now what I'm talking about, am I talking about wrong things? Then I come out that I'm apologizing. You see sometimes there are people who like pretending, and that is a very, very big problem with us African. Today you say this, tomorrow you are doing the opposite. Are you going to watch the Minecraft movie? Imagine, right, David? That today you apologize. That you are apologizing. If you believe you're doing the right thing, why should you really apologize? You tell me. We are here to watch this space, and I can assure you, she's going to shame herself with the time. She's only trying to look for attention. She's really, really trying to look for attention. And if you have seen very, very critically, her views have dropped badly. So I think she's trying to encourage people to go and watch her by pretending that she is apologizing. But we are here to see. We are here to see. Because really, If you believe in what you're saying, that it is the truth, why should you really apologize? She's desperate, that woman, David. She's think WM is going to give her a shout out. She can think again, W does not promote anyone channel. Yes, you know. By the way, you see, for me, what really pisses me about all these things is that a person who have given them light, they have failed to value. The truth is, everybody has their own weaknesses. Even me, I have my own personal weakness. I have. Anybody outside there has their own personal weaknesses. You know? But we should learn to give credit where credit is due. But you see, all these things is because of greed. Greed is what is really trying to cause a problem to us. Greed. People don't believe that what they have is enough. They still want more. You know? I can assure you, even where she's going, she's going to behave in the same way. People who want to jump from this to this, you know, such people, never trust them. Never trust them. Because today we will say this, tomorrow we will say the opposite. They don't believe in what they have. They will always keep on yearning for more. More after more. You know? You know, in this world, when you are greedy, you will never stop being greedy. Hypocrites. People who are hypocrites, they don't have a future. You know? People who are hypocrites, they don't have a future. Whether you like it or not, they don't have a future. You know? Once bitten, twice shy. No trust from me. Yes. No? You know? Once bitten, what, you know? Once bitten, twice shy. No trust from me. I can assure you, even where she's going to make the same mistake. She's probably, you know. But all these things is greed. Now she thinks if she's to go there, she's going to get attention. What she's looking for, by the way, is attention. You think her praising the person she's praising, she's looking for what? She's looking for attention. She's looking for attention. You know, just smile. Never forget the hands that feeds you. Even if somebody gave you a penny to help, never forget them. My grandma taught me. You know? Never. You know? People who are very busy crucifying the commando, I pity them, by the way. I pity them. You know? He gave them light. And he played his part. You know? At Judy Moyo, these people should learn, but they don't seem to. What a shame. You know? The reason why they are pretending not to learn, it is because of greed. Greed, jealousness, bitterness, you know? Bitterness. You know? You cannot reach that extent of talking so badly about your own. A person who have really tried his best to change your life. You know? Kindness is the most important thing. Very true. You can imagine a lot of these individuals were not having proper jobs. But the commando was able to open their eyes that you can get something from here. But they have paid him by promoting wrong things against him, trying to destroy him, and also creating confusion here and there. The truth is, in life, you can never prosper with negativity, whether you like it or not. No? whether you like it or not. You know, that is it. Negativity will never help us. When the no-face man sits at home, I know he's laughing at the lazy gang, saying, look how I have them fighting their own. Yes, you know. And by the way, such people they enjoy seeing people fighting. If you want to fight from morning to evening, that is your problem. You know. But what we are saying here is that let's try to create a difference. Let's start loving each other. Let's support each other. Because when we stand together, we become very strong. But when we keep on promoting these divisions, you know, we are not heading anywhere. You know, we are not. We are not. Just smile. Please double tap your screen to like the video. You know, apologizing for what, and protecting what the truth. Am I missing something? Does age really bring reason? You know, you can imagine this lady that she's apologizing. You know, that she was apologizing for the wrong things she has done in, you know, when she was protecting. If you know you're protecting the truth, why should you really apologize? You know, this how a woman, you know, false prophet. Anyway, I don't know what you are meaning. They are content by earning a few dollars. It is a shock to them. They never expected to earn that much from YouTube. Very true. You know, Judemoyo is greeting Erika. Hello. No, Joan Ezela. That's so true. This is why he is hiding his face. Yeah, life is so short, so we must live it well. You know, Doris Small. Thank you so for joining. Greetings to you, Doris Small. Diana, hypocrites. I don't watch them. You know, you can imagine. But I can assure you, this lady who is apologizing today, or she apologized yesterday, I can assure you, she'll continuously do the same. Reason being, she's only looking for attention, you know, and trying to look for subscribers to grow her YouTube platform. That is what she's after. But she's not after speaking for the truth. You know, she's not. You know, human beings are really so tricky, you know, so tricky. And you see, such things create a very, very bad image, even to the people who are good, you know. Yes, Kish, she's seeking attention and relevance and relevancy. That is exactly what she's trying to do. Just smile. Their views and donation are down. Remember what the husband said in his interview on NP. You know? So for sure in life, you cannot succeed with such behavior. No? You cannot. That when you talk nonsense about somebody who have really helped you, you talk so badly about them that the doors will open for you. You are blocking more doors. You know, you are blocking more doors by talking badly about them. You know, Kish, you know, Judy Moyo, Kish, when did her relevancy go thought? That's true. You know, in life, when you close one door, don't deceive yourself that the next one you'll open, you'll succeed. When you close one door, you know, there is also probability that the one you're trying to open might take you badly. And probably the one you're closing is the one that was taking you somewhere. The two big gangster is the one that hate, you know, and to bring down him, you know. So really, people should start thinking wisely. We as Africans, we should start thinking wisely. Because we need also to be somewhere in life, you know. And the good thing, by the way, the truth is, a lot of people outside there really support us and are much willing to support us here in Africa. But the big problem is our own, we the Africans sometimes. They thought they were going to get the travel commando down that time. Yes, frustration started after she did not got the expected support to build their house. You know, you are very wise. You know, so the truth is, in life, you cannot progress when you're always negative about everything that you see. Even those that are good that we are seeing you opposing, that is not how life moves. You know, let's learn how to act wisely and also just smile. Our money is not going to trade us. Very true. Slimash at Judy Moyo, how could they bring the travel down when they did not put him up there? They cannot think again. I pity them. Very true. You know, just smile. They want what the commando and his family have without putting in many years of hard work. They want microwave blessings. You know? But the truth is, those people work for what they're achieving. You know? I've seen, you know, the young brother, the house is moving so well. The house is moving so well. But you remember when that house was started, when they started the construction of that house, somebody went and cut down those pillars. You know, they went and cut down those pillars for that house, for that construction site. That was really meant to discourage him from continuing with that construction site. But he kept his words and say, whether people like it or not, he's going to continue with that construction. And see now where he is. I guess a lot of them are very much ashamed at the moment. Very much ashamed. You know, because the progress of that construction site is really continuing very, very well. And we thank God for that. You know, these people are really working so hard to see that they reach somewhere in life. You know, all of us are here to see. We are seeing where these people are starting from, and we are seeing where they are heading to. But somebody to come out and start bringing nonsense and start crucifying them for the hard work they are doing, that is not really wise. You know, we really need to stick to the truth and support the right thing. But if we are going to continuously keep on hurting our own because of jealousness, because of bitterness, you know, because other people from outside the world, you know, are promoting this type of mentality to cause commotion, confusion among ourselves, it is not really going to help us, you know. So in today's live stream, we are passing a message that let's try to stick together as one, you know. He works hard, but not her. Yes, I don't watch them either. I make sure I block them, you know, so YouTube won't recommend their channels. I hope she never set foot in my country because, you know, people in the island are friendly, you know. You see what these individuals does not know, that they are really tainting their names. They're tainting their names, you know. They're tainting their names, which is really very, very bad. Very, very bad. But we shall always be here to try to spread the right information outside there to the public, that really let's learn to support the truth, and the truth will always set us free. You know, that is the message we are passing today in this live stream. And I would really want to encourage you that let us stick to the truth and let us follow people we are seeing. Let us stop following people. Let us stop following frogs. You know, let's stop following frogs, people who cannot show us their faces, but they are very busy causing commotion, causing confusion, and spreading hatred. It is not really wise. And I would really want to encourage our people to open their eyes to see the light. Let's stop moving with darkness. People who don't want to show their faces are always associating themselves with darkness. Let's move in the right direction. In today's live stream, I would really want to say and also appreciate all of you for turning up to watch this live stream. And thank you so much for always making it to this platform. I would really want to encourage you that come again and let's keep on sharing and spreading the right message outside there. I'm still here listening, David. Thank you so much, Jamaican uncle. I really do appreciate. By the way, Mara, acknowledge you all as positive reactors. We really do appreciate. We appreciate that. We really do appreciate that. So the truth is, let's stick to the truth and also keep moving forward. Fanta, you are one. The true words, David. Big up every time. Thank you so much, Jamaican uncle. We really do appreciate. The people you are seeing face to face, the people you are communicating with them each and every day face to face, are the people you are supposed to trust, because you can easily hold them accountable for any type of finances that you are giving out. But the people that you are not seeing, you can never hold them accountable. You can never. You can never. And I would really want to encourage our good people. Next time, if you are called upon to help our good people here in Africa or anywhere, please be free to help, so long as right people are the ones who are doing it. In today's live stream, I would really, let's keep the fire burning. Kish, blessings. Yes, we are always going to keep on moving forward and spreading the right information there. And, there are people who always fear the truth, But you see, when we always keep on speaking the truth, it will build confidence in the minds of people who always keep on trusting and supporting our work. And it is better to stay that way. Me, I'm not going to entertain people who will always want to try to divide us, to cause commotion, to cause confusion, and at the same time, they will start laughing at us at the end of the day. I would really want to thank all of you who have been in position to turn to watch this live stream today. I really do appreciate, and I can assure you we are going to continuously stick to the truth, and I can assure you all will be well with the time. Right now, there is a lot of confusion, there's a lot of confusion that some individuals are trying to spread outside there. But all in all, with the time, I can assure you all shall be well. I would really want to wish all of you the best, and thank you so much for always trusting in my work. And my encouragement to you is that let us stay together, because when we stay together, we shall remain strong. When we keep on dividing ourselves, we shall fall, So please, let's continue with the same spirit, and thank you so much. These negative people will never bring the travel commando down. God will always protect him, as he has done nothing wrong to them. He will stay blessed. Very, very true. I really agree with you 100%. Yes, Kung Fu is this depressed Luna who has nothing going on in America and feels bad that the village family is thriving. Very true. By the way, there's a lot of people who are very jealous. There's a lot of people who are really very, very jealous. Carol, where is the money? I can assure you, when we brought that thing, she felt headache. She had a headache. I even heard that she had to talk something about me some time back. So anyway, but also I really want to appreciate my good people, Judy Moyo, Jen. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you so much for joining. Erika, Kish, Jamaican uncle. Thank you so much for joining. Jamaican Uncle again, Kish Kish, Jen, Judy Moyo, Jamaican Uncle, Just Smile, Diana Charles, Just Smile, Travel and Food, God's Boys, Judy Moyo, Just Smile, Slime Ash, Auntie Peace, Joan Mark, Hannah, Kish Kish, Doreen Small, Joan, Delvish, Ezela, Erika. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for always supporting this platform. The Bantus, I don't know, greetings to you and thank you so much for always supporting this platform. Shout out from Cameroon. Thank you. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform, and please let's continue moving together, and I can assure you we are moving very well. I would also want to, I've taken quite some time without seeing Elena. Wherever you are, we wish you well and quick recovery, because I saw at some point you're saying you're not yet feeling well. We really wishes you well, so that you come back and join our family and we keep on moving together. Thank you so much. Judimoyo Paka, you are one bag kung fu and join the people in Africa. Let him pack his bags and join the people here in Africa. Yes, thank you so much, my good people, for all this entrusting in my work. I really do appreciate your big support to this platform. Judimoyo, Elena, we are praying for you. Yes, we are really praying for her to get well so that she can come back and join us. We appreciate her for the good work, that she has really done to us here in Africa and to the rest of the world. We really do appreciate her, and thank you so much. One bag, David. Only one bag. So please, thank you so much. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. May God bless all of you. See you again, my good people. Blessing upon blessing to your family. Let's meet tomorrow. May God bless all of you. Let's see and meet tomorrow. See you again, my good people. Blessing and much blessing and respect to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.